And this is Mike Lyons with Smart Meetings TV, and we're here with Jane Eastmure, Business Events Toronto, who's the Director of Sales for the U.S. market.
Yes.
Jane. And David Chisholm, also from Toronto, of course, the Metro Toronto Convention Center, the Vice President of Sales. David and Jane, welcome to Smart Meetings TV, and I know there's a lot of exciting things happening. And the two of you, the Convention Center, and of course, you yourself working on behalf of Business Events Toronto, are constantly working in tandem. So tell us a little bit about that, Jane.
Well, when any customer is coming to look at Toronto as a venue, as a destination, we work together with our partner, the Metro Toronto Convention Center, because you're looking at, for a large citywide convention, it's the whole package. It's the Toronto experience, but then the venue and the meeting experience at the Convention Center.
We just, as many of your readers and might know, just hosted the American Society of Association Executives annual meeting in Toronto. Went very well. At that time, we were able to showcase a brand new $23 million renovation that we had done at the building. It was a renovation that included the addition of some additional meeting space, but more importantly, it just put that good, nice fit and finish to the building. And we now feel that we've got a building that is suitable to host meetings of all sizes very successfully. Yeah.
So, of course, Toronto, one of the great destinations in the world for meetings and conventions. Great air service, very, very accessible. As you just mentioned, all the money that's just been put into the convention center. Are you seeing here at the show and in recent months the traditional mix changing in terms of corporate meetings, conventions, associations? How's that playing out?
I would say not particularly changing. We are seeing more large corporate meetings, interest in Toronto, but traditionally I don't think there's a big change in terms of the overall mix. David, would you?
Well, we've seen. I think we've seen an increase in the corporate interest in or outside of the United States, more specifically Canada. A favorable currency exchange probably doesn't hurt that. But more importantly, because of the things that are going on in Toronto around the financial markets, the banking industry, the tech industry, we're seeing a lot more interest certainly in Canada, but specifically Toronto, given those seem to be many of the strengths that we represent in our city.
We consider ourselves Canada's downtown, a very diverse city, and part of the, one of the real attractions is the cultural diversity and what it creates in terms of the fabric of the city and the opportunities for people to experience different cultures, and it's weaved into everything we do in terms of our, the dining experiences in the city, and a lot of international groups really like that and are attracted to that.
Yeah. So David, one question for you. The convention center has about how many hotel rooms surrounding it within, say, walking distance or relatively close?
Yeah, no, that's a very good question. Just to further on Jane's point about the downtown experience that you get in Toronto, the convention center is located right in the heart of downtown. And so your question about the number of hotel rooms would be very relevant. We're in the neighborhood of about 14,000 hotel rooms that are within a walkable distance, so 15 minutes of the convention center, of which you can get a good group block out of that, a citywide block out of that, and of all brands and of all levels of service. So what we've seen in Toronto specifically is that increased number of five-star properties that are now very walkable within the convention center, and then we've got, of course, every brand that you can possibly think of is within our hotel package as well.
Very good. So last question for you. What is the main message that you're hoping that all these meeting professionals that are visiting you in your Toronto booth, that you hope that they walk away with?
I think that Toronto is a very vibrant city. We are easily accessible to anywhere internationally in the United States, and that when people arrive in Toronto, when they leave Toronto, they remember an exciting, diverse, international experience.